Hi everyone. I want to keep doing these videos. I missed one last week. I will still put that up. You can have two this week. But I wanted to just warn you about something that might happen when you get cancer. It's not the obvious thing. I just want to, it might hopefully not happen to you, but a lot of people I've spoken to, it has happened to. So I wish I'd had a bit of a heads up that it was coming, really. But it's that some people just can't handle you having cancer and they just disappear. They just evaporate from your life. And as hard as that is, it's best to just come to terms with it in a way, let them go. If that's what they need to do, then let them go on their merry way, because they probably shouldn't be in your life anyway. I think I put it down to it being way more about them and their own fears and troubles and insecurities and immaturities than it is about you. You're going through your own thing. You need to do the best you can. And if cancer coming along means that you get to cut the toxic, nasty people who weren't actually your friends in the first place out of your life, then I can only see that as a good thing. It's I just bumped into someone in the village and it's just brought it all back for me and how cross I am. But I think I just try and understand it from their perspective. I mean, I get it, because I had an uncle about 5 years ago. I still do have an uncle, luckily. About 5 years ago, my uncle got cancer. And I felt really awkward. I didn't know what to say. It came as such a shock. He was the first person in my life to actually get cancer, and I'd never thought about it before that. And I just didn't know what to say. And I was just really scared of saying the wrong thing. So I can see where people are coming from. I didn't not talk to him. I didn't evaporate. We stayed around. We weren't one of those people. But I just can sort of understand it. And then when I got cancer, he was the one I knew who understood, and we got to see him more often then, because it's a certain club you're in now that only people who get it understand it and can talk about it in a certain way that don't offend each other. It was funny the other day, actually, one of our workshops, there were three of us girls, and we were all laughing about, there was this boob oil stuff for sale, and we were all like laughing because there was three of us and only three boobs between us all. And it was quite funny. Sorry, I might edit that out, but it was quite funny. Anyone else who didn't have cancer, they couldn't laugh about that, but we could. It was different. It was quite funny. But yeah, just to say when it happens, I think specifically if someone our age gets cancer, I think people get particularly scared. I think it freaks them out because they can't pigeonhole it. They can't put the cause on any certain thing. For me, I was eating well. I wasn't a raging alcoholic. I didn't roll around the village drunk all day. I don't smoke all day long at all, actually, but I don't smoke a million cigarettes a day. I'm not hugely obese. Not that this is a judgment on any of you. If any of you feel that this is against you, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, for me, people couldn't lay the blame on a certain thing, which meant she's fit, she eats well, she doesn't smoke, she doesn't drink, she's young. None of the things that you think cause cancer. If that doesn't tick any of their pigeonholes, then all of a sudden it becomes a bit real for them. I think if they think if it could happen to her, then maybe it could happen to me, and that freaks them out and they can't talk to you anymore and they just disappear. For me, also, I'm the youngest in our family, and so for it to happen to me, I think that caused a lot of upset as well in some ways. So I get it, but it doesn't make it right and it doesn't make it fair. But I can just see the way I can just work it out in my head that cancer also brought out some amazing people in my life who I never thought would step up. And they just came out of nowhere. And I honestly didn't think they would be the ones who would come through and be the brilliant people that they were. So if anything came out of cancer, it got rid of the stupid, toxic people and brought out the real flowers in my life. So I'm thankful for that. And I just wanted to warn you that could happen, but also try to see the positives of that as well. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna feel weird, but I know it happens a lot. I ask a lot of the ladies we support and who are my friends, and it's happened a lot. So just try to let it go as much as possible. Try to understand it, but don't dwell on it too long, and focus on the good people who are coming out in your life. And yeah, I'll get off my ranting stage now, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care.